Welcome back. Welcome back to episode 12 of Bad Financial Decisions, or BFD. Today, we've got an interesting one. I feel like I say that all the time, but this one truly is. Was at a flea market. Actually went to an auction. If you've followed my channel, you saw the arcade shorts that I did, the reels, and didn't stick around long. There wasn't that much there that was really interesting, and the stuff at the beginning was just, I don't know, it was a lot of like restaurant stuff, and it was kind of weird to be at an arcade auction. If you don't know, I already have a lot of arcade machines. We'll get to that video eventually one day once I straighten everything up, but I'm rambling. So we decided to change up, leave there kind of early, and then we went to a flea market. And it's a flea market that personally I've never had luck at, and decided, hadn't been there in probably 6 years. So I decided just to walk up down the aisle, see what was new. You know, there was stuff. One of the first aisles I saw was like a center kiosk style booth, and I look in, you know, and there's like games all in it, and I'm like, well, that's nice, but of course it was closed, nobody was there, so what can you do? So we keep going, and walking up and down the aisles, I find some stuff here and there, and nothing really great. But I go to a booth, and I'm walking around, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I know this lady. Like, I feel like I've seen her at a flea market before, and I kind of talked to her, and she's like, no. And then eventually, I asked her again, and she's like, oh yeah, and I don't know if she just misunderstood me, whatever. But anyway, so I see something, catches my eye, and again, if you want to take guesses.
What's in the box?
Good luck on this one. But I picked this up, and I thought, you know, most of the stuff she had it wasn't like high price by any means, but it was probably what it should have been. And this just seemed like it should have been more expensive. So it is a Super Robot Wars Battle Simulator made by, I think this is, Bam Presto. And picked it up, they had 15 on it, got it for 12, a little negotiation. It's in okay shape. I mean, this box, you know, kind of ding, but I don't think it was ever opened. You can see it still has the like little tie down, and I believe they made 3 of these, like these different characters. I have this game on, I think, the DS, and I think there's also one on the Advance. I have no idea what this does. I can't read it, obviously. I know a little bit of Japanese. My reading is terrible, past hiragana, and even that, it's not much. So if anybody's watching this and knows, by all means, comment below. But from my understanding, it's just like a little, I think these are like levers that turn him, and I'm assuming it makes some kind of noise. But I looked it up. I tried to find comps. I even went back through like the research thing that you can go for 3 years, I think. Couldn't find anything. There's like 5 or 6 listed between, I think the lowest one's like in the 30, 40 range, with the highest being like 80. But if I had to guess a value, I'm gonna say it's probably 20 to 40-ish maybe, which I know is very broad, but what do you want from me? I can't find a comp on it. It also may be one of those things that's not that desirable. This may be like $3 in Japan, but you know, I'm not in Japan. And I don't know, I just love the look. I think it would look really good in the game room. And you know, it kind of matches the toy aesthetic with the game. And if anything else, it would make a cool Instagram picture. And yeah, there's not a whole lot else to say on this. The bottom does kind of show what I was talking about. Takes batteries. The levers seem to move them, and then there's 3 of them. Naturally, I'd like to find the rest of them. Going off of eBay, it looks like I'm gonna have to pay up if I want them. I will say, I don't think, other than there was a lot of the 3 for, I think it was $121. But I didn't see this character, which I think is like the main character by itself. I did see a lot of this one. I don't know the names of these. But yeah, so it's kind of a shorter video. The next episode, the final episode of March, big things. I already have it ready to go. I was glad to find some things that wasn't comics too. I don't know if some people might be getting burned out on the comics. I'm kind of getting burned out on the comics. I just can't find the one. I'm still looking, don't get me wrong. I'm not promising no comics, but it's just hard to find like the ones I want. And lately there's not been that many deals. I don't know, maybe I just got lucky with the ones I bought. But if you know anything about this toy line or this toy in general, feel free to drop a comment. If you want to see more toy stuff, also drop a comment. Let me know what everybody's kind of, interested in. The reels are doing really well, especially the card stuff. So I might get into opening more stuff like that. I've been looking at Korean Yu-Gi-Oh boosters just for nostalgia reasons, because I can't afford to buy obviously like the original boxes. I think they're like thousands now. And for whatever reason, the Korean ones are dirt cheap, but I assume that's because the resale value on them is next to nothing as well. But yeah, look forward to the next episode. Comment below any type of content you'd like to see, whether it be more game related, more card related. I'm gonna keep the Bad Financial Decision running or going just because I'm curious to see at the end of the year. I think tallying everything will be fun, and there'll be more variety of videos later. Just have to get to that point of getting the arcade and the game room all finished set up. I'm trying, halfway in a move and still building stuff. Should have a slot machine video shortly if I can get the tables built. Just a lot of stuff going on, but there'll definitely be more content throughout the year. I want to thank everybody that has recently subscribed. It may seem like a low number to plenty of people, but it still means a lot to me. And if you haven't, follow the Instagram as well. New stuff, post daily on that. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one.